Hello to everyone. This is Pomona Remembers, and this is Wisdom Wednesday. This is our little bit of an encouragement to get us through the rest of the week together. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Please like, ring the bell, we all know the thing by now. It's very supportive. I really appreciate the amount of love that I've been getting in such a short amount of time. I feel so lucky. I do. I feel so lucky to be a part of this community. I feel totally blessed and super happy about the connections, even the little bit that I'm not reaching out to everybody. I'm taking it slow. I just put on a little bit of perfume just to help me get into the moment, set and setting, right? HCRV. If you want to learn how to do HCRV, Whimsy Anderson, the Oracle of Whimsy, great resource for us people who want to learn. Very reasonable cost-wise. This mug was a clue for one of my friends whose mother was coming to me in the spirit realm. I had gone to a thrift store and I found this really cute mug, and it's got this name, which is my grandmother's name and my mother's middle name. And so I was like, oh, I want to get this mug so whenever I have my coffee or tea out of it, I can think about my mom and my grandma. So a little while later, my friend's mom kept coming and talking to me about stuff with them, their child, and support of things like that, so I called my friend and I was like, hey, what's your mom's name again? And she said, why? I was like, well, she keeps coming and talking to me. I would at least like to know how to address her when she shows up. And so she said, well, her mom grew up in their First Nations. They've suffered a lot of trauma at the hands of the residential schools and the churches and things like that. So there's a lot of generational hurt there. Okay. So she said, well, her name is Mary, but because of the church, she chose to rebel a little bit, and she went by Marie. Now, like a few days before that conversation, like maybe a week before, I felt led to this mug. Like Spirit was like, hey, check out that cool mug over there. And it's like an original Disney one. I'm sure people spend a lot of money on this. Thank you guys for bringing it here for me. I appreciate it. So that's just one of the many ways there's been synchronicities and proof that she's there. the thing with the butterfly kisses and that sort of thing. So, yeah, let's get on with the show. And I will stop waffling on. Okay, so it's Wisdom Wednesday, and I was drawn to the Archangel Michael cards. I love Michael. I know that Michael has saved me so many times. Been there. All right, Michael, Archangel Michael, do you have any kind of wisdom that you can offer us for the rest of our week? For, we're still in September, the 27th of September. Any wisdom for the community coming along? Okay. The words turmoil, the word turmoil, and we've been going through a lot of it. That's why you come to people like me, right? Because you're like in turmoil. Okay, what does Michael have to say about the turmoil we've been feeling? Okay. I think one more. All right. Lots of us are going to be, so we got this like romance card, romance angels. Lots of us are going to be finding love, if not like romantic relationships, but lifelong loving relationships through this turmoil. We are going, it's like stripping away. I just see a picture of like just all the superfluous silliness being just taken away, out of the way. The silly games, the narcissistic behaviors that have, I mean, that's come out a lot, eh? Lately. People who we thought were one way were really, really not what we thought. But this has been a way of clearing out the distortion and the lies that have come through, has been permeating our world for such a long, long time, that this love vibration is what is actually going to be clearing, healing, and settling what is going on in our lives. We need to actually surrender to our higher self, our higher angels, our higher good, our guides and guards. I'm going to say this probably every day, that it's for us to surrender to the other side so that they can work for us on our behalf. So partnerships, love, new love, friendships, maybe soulmates coming in. Keep your eyes open and your ears open. Just pay attention. And the next thing is whatever situation that we're in, no matter how absolutely hopeless it might feel, prayer. Get into our prayer, get into our quiet space, get into ourselves, get into knowing who we really truly are on the inside, standing in our power and in our grace, so that we may become everything that we were born to be. It's our birthright to be able to do all of these things, to be able to communicate with the other side. It's in us. We've been distracted. A lot of people in society have been distracted out of it and forgotten about who they really are. I can see why people get a little scared and reactionary when they don't really feel that strong anchor and knowing that the other side has got them. Another thing is we're looking at our health, what we're doing. Now, focusing on our divine and perfect health, okay? Are you taking the steps to care for this physical vessel? Are you taking steps to take care of your emotions and your thoughts and really looking at why you believe something? Why do I believe that? Where did that even come from? Is it even true? Being okay with being incorrect and saying, oh, I messed up. I'm sorry about that. Let me fix it and make it better. Let me make amends. The power in that, as far as relationships and growth of love, is huge. It's hard to love, though, in the middle of all this, isn't it? It really, really is. But that's one we need to call. They pick up the slack for us. Wherever, like if I have this much, if I require this much in a day, and I only have this much, they make up the rest for me. They really do. It's a trend I've been noticing, and I the amount of miracles that just so happen to fall into my life because of the asking for help all the time and trusting that my guides have me, even though I can't physically see it. I can feel it. I can feel the change. So this is stuff that we all have available to us. If you struggle with this, just start small, one day at a time. Sometimes it's moment by moment, breath by breath. We are loved, unconditionally loved, and accepted for exactly who we are. They're never not going to love you. As long as you are trying and you are improving and you are moving your ball forward and listening. Guys, it's okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, everybody. Even if we're not okay, we're going to be okay. Because it all starts with love and it ends with love. I'm sending you love for your day. You got this. Dara.